Hello everyone, class, Dr. Snively, Chuck Connors here. Gonna do my video based on my project that I did, my topic. I chose the topic of workforce bullying, lateral violence on nursing units. It's a very prevalent problem, unfortunately. We're in the business of caring for people, making them feel better, and sometimes, whether it's intentional or not, sometimes we don't go about treating each other in the best ways, and could leave people feeling that they expected a little bit more out of us. So I'm going to discuss some information on workplace violence. Lateral violence or bullying is an act that's intentional, that could be physical, emotional, it's harmful, and it's inflicted by one employee to another. It can be displayed in the forms of unwanted physical contact, verbal, intentional, creating a hostile environment to a fellow nurse. It often leaves a nurse feeling isolated and depressed. And is often initiated by a more experienced nurse to a lesser experienced nurse who's often coming in already with maybe an esteem issue, unsure of themselves. So they're really vulnerable at the time, and we as experienced nurses need to be a little more aware on how we work with our younger nurses. It's commonly overlooked as a normal behavior because it happens so often. So, nursing is considered the most prevalent work environment that you'll find bullying. Those who have been the victims are likely to repeat this behavior towards another nurse, so it can become a vicious cycle, self-perpetuating. Victims often call off of work more. They, get sick, probably emotionally hurt, depressed, exhausted. Don't look forward to another day on the unit. Suffer from depression and low self-esteem. They often elect ineffective coping strategies, such as maybe going home and smoking dope, or drinking vodka, getting wasted. Probably take it out on their families. Maybe withdraw from social activities, all things that are not going to, make someone healthy on the inside. Nurses who experience bullying will often mistrust their organization and have lower job satisfaction. So, when someone is asking you, hey, how's it going on your unit and stuff, you may not be, it may not be what you're doing for the patients, but what you feel like is going on around you. That's leaving a bad taste in your mouth. Reducing lateral violence in nursing. We must all look to report all instances of bullying to your immediate supervisor. If you cannot go to your supervisor, go to HR, Human Resources. Be aware of how those around you are treated. Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean that you should just leave that person out on an island. I mean, if you see someone being mistreated, if you know that someone's being specifically targeted for just being stabbed in the back or mistreated, being set up to fail, then you should step up and say, hey, I think we need to go discuss this. I want to know what's going on between you and that other nurse, because we want everybody to get along. Report it to your immediate supervisor or HR. Treat everyone on your unit with respect and understanding. Educate your unit on bullying and how to communicate concerns about lateral violence. We have an employee assistance program, here at the hospital. It's got a lot of, portals that you could visit based on any need that you may have for you or your family. And you can get assistance there if you don't feel like HR is doing anything for you, if you don't feel that your immediate supervisor is being of any help. You can exercise your privilege in the Employee Assistance Program, and they will provide you resources to help resolve your issue. It's something that needs immediate, resolution. It's not something that you could allow to fester. It's only going to eat up the person. It's only going to hurt your unit. The Employee Assistance Program, if you have confidential concerns about workplace or personal issues that you would like assistance in resolving. You can also, inflicting physical and emotional abuse is never acceptable and must be dealt with without delay. Go to your manager immediately in effort to discuss the issue. So we can go over a few things. First of all, it's never right for you to put yourself in a situation that you are abusing physically, emotionally, verbally, harassing a fellow employee. It's never right for you to witness and do nothing when you see someone being victimized. We should always be treating each other with respect. As I said in the beginning, we are, in a profession that we are compassionate, we're caring, we're focused, and we want to do no harm. And that goes for ourselves, amongst ourselves as well. So you should always try to find time to discuss with the person that you feel is being victimized and the immediate supervisor. And if you can't go to the supervisor, go to human resources and try to find a resolution there. Also, if it's caused you problems to find poor choices to help you deal with your frustrations and issues at work, then you should solicit the assistance of the Employee Assistance Program, which can find the proper resource and get you the attention that you need. I thank you for your time, and I'm glad that we're almost done with our quarter. Take care.